P-U-R-P-O-S-E. Purpose. 7-letter word that a lot of people just resonate with. It's like the itch that needs to be scratched. It's just a word that some people will kind of float towards. Not everybody. Not everybody will watch this video for sure. Not everybody will get it. And that's okay. But if you are somebody who identifies as a purpose seeker in your life, then you may get some sort of benefit from this video. Sit tight. Purpose, inner calling. Do these things resonate with you or what? They won't resonate with everybody, but some people they will. For me, the word purpose, I don't know. It's something that I just feel. There's certain words in the English language that you just feel, you resonate with. Something that's like, not quite like that, but you know what I mean, right? Purpose seeking. Are we pressuring ourselves so much to find our true calling in life, our true purpose in life, that we're driving ourselves nuts? Is there such thing as an inner mandate or a contract with heaven, as the Chinese call it? I don't know. Maybe we should find out. Maybe we'll never find out. Maybe we're searching our whole lives trying to find out, thereby stressing ourselves out trying to find this calling. So again, not everybody's going to be a purpose seeker. Not everybody's going to get this message necessarily. Obviously, they're probably not going to even click on the video. But there's something about this inner thing that happens in life. For some people, this inner transformative experience where we're looking for more than we have around us. Call it spiritual awakening, call it whatever you want, but there's something for some folks out there where they feel like they're not going to be satisfied unless they find their higher meaning in life. What is life? Why are we here? Why are some of us deep thinkers and others not so much? Are deep thinkers better than non-deep thinkers? Who's to say? The deep thinker will think, okay, yes, because I like to go to the depths of the ocean of my soul. And this person will say, no, I think our purpose in life is just to do a variety of things that we like to do. Now, this video is inspired by something a friend online posted, and it was something along those lines of a quote that maybe we don't have just one true calling in life, one true purpose in life. Maybe it's just to do a variety of things that we kind of like until we die. After all, what's wrong with that, right? But for some people, that may not be enough. They want to leave behind a legacy. And other people, it may be enough. Just live life, man. Don't take things so seriously. Don't take things so hard in life. This shows differences, right? Difference in opinion. Who's right? Who's to say? Why are some people deeper than others? Is it that, this person has done more inner work? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. So I'm going to relate this to Chinese medicine. Because a lot of people think, when I always say Chinese medicine and not acupuncture anymore, because I am an acupuncturist. I've been for a number of years. And while I don't practice as much acupuncture as I used to, I now more delve into the philosophies behind the medicine and the concepts behind the medicine. And I think this is really, really important and what I want to portray in a lot of my videos. And not everybody will take this ancient wisdom or they'll take it and just look at it as a superficial level. They don't take it at all. But I think there's something very, very profound in stuff from thousands of years ago that we never translate to the modern day. We're not getting it, even though we're trying to say the same things that they were trying to say back then, but in a different way, sort of. So there's a good book, and I always recommend it. Lonnie Jarrett is a great author. I have a lot of books on nourishing destiny is a great one. His new one, Deepening Perspectives in Chinese Medicine. You don't have to be necessarily an acupuncturist or into Chinese medicine to get the concepts surrounding this, but it is helpful to have kind of a spiritual basis behind these things. But there's a couple things that I wanted to mention, just a couple quotes from the book, for example, Nourishing Destiny, that I just want to read because it's nothing that I could memorize, let's put it that way. So, and this applies to something called Ming in Chinese medicine. Heaven mandates a unique mission for each of us to fulfill in this life. Recognizing and accepting this mandate is only the first step in fulfilling the contract, meaning our contract with heaven. Not in a religious sense, okay? Only through continually bringing our original nature into the world may we cultivate virtue and preserve our Ming. Ming is the source of early individuals' power and authority in life, okay? So it's about bringing our original nature into the world, self-expression. Couple other little things here. Our contract with heaven is broken the moment we start closing doors to self-expression and obstructing the flow of qi between heaven and earth. Like a great flood, the Tao will overwhelm any obstacle as an inappropriate attitude or belief placed in its path as it strives to assert its true nature. If an individual continues to resist the flow of the Tao, then symptomatology, oh my God, I can't say it right. Sorry, I'm messing it up, may develop in the inner kingdom. These symptoms appear as obstructions in the rivers of the inner kingdom, the functions, officials, and meridians of the physical body. That's from Nourishing Destiny. Okay, let's see. This is one more I'm going to give you. And this video, I don't want to just be reading from his book, but there are some things that I picked out, and I write down a lot of stuff in my notebooks because this is kind of my inner transformation as well over the years from practicing Chinese medicine, from going to a place of I stick needles in people to help them get better on a physical level and even emotional level, to more of applying the really deeper layers of this medicine, which I think is really, really profound, like I said. Although heaven may will a unique nature for each of us, it is not certain that individuals can be true to this nature and manifest their destiny. This is a matter of human will, and ultimately it is the choice of each person, okay? So this is important stuff here. Our destiny, when we're talking about destiny and fate and all these words that kind of give you, they kind of give you tingles in a sort of way. And you think of the word destiny. When I think of the word purpose, destiny, they make me kind of tingly because it, in a different kind of way, but they make you feel something because it's like, maybe I have a calling. Maybe I'm here for a reason. Like I said, not everybody's going to agree with that. Some people are going to think I'm crazy or that this is BS. But if you're into philosophies and Chinese medicine in particular, then this is going to be very, very helpful. So what I wrote down, our destiny is our self-expression. It's our ability to understand ourselves, accept ourselves, and be ourselves in the world. Okay, so purpose. Purpose is the same for everybody, essentially. So you're looking at my purpose, you're looking for purpose through jobs, your career, through, I don't know, stuff you do in your day-to-day. But purpose is, to me, the basis of purpose is to be yourself fully in the world, to understand yourself, number one, to accept yourself, and to be able to express yourself fully in the world, to be able to be yourself in the world. That is purpose, okay? That is the destiny for every human being. And what we see are that many human beings are not living out their destiny. And when they say inner mandate, I know everybody hates the word mandate right now because their brain is going to jump to vaccines and COVID stuff. But speaking from inner mandate, when they say inner mandate from heaven, okay, it's not a religious thing. It's not like God is up there and he's like, you need to do this, blah, 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 blah. But it shows that we are each individual uniquely placed here, okay? You may not agree with that, but I agree with that we're all very, very different. We're the same, yet we're different, okay? We're the same energy, but in human form, we each have we have unique strengths and talents and all kinds of stuff. Another person who really kind of shifted my perspective of life in a lot of ways is Lillian Bridges. Now she was the master, she passed away recently, unfortunately, but she was a master face reader, and I took her face reading diagnostic courses and things. But the things I pulled out of it were more about our connection to ourselves and source and this ancient wisdom that she had passed down from her lineage and was now passing it out onto others. So that's another great person to check out, all of her materials and courses and all kinds of things. But on a side note, I just wanted to mention that. But basically this contract with heaven, okay? Heaven, not in the religious sense, it's just our connection to the universe, to the cosmic energies above, source energy, whatever we are when we're not in our human form, okay? Maybe that freaks you out, but think about it. When you die, you leave this body and you become what? We don't exactly know. We go into the unknown, but we know we're energy. We know everything is energy, right? So, sorry for my microphone. So it's our connection to something, right? So when we're placed in this body, we still have that connection, but we're now an individual. We have an ego. We have self-awareness. So it's what we do with that, how we express ourselves in human form while still keeping that connection. So a lot of people are cut off. They cut themselves off and they think, I'm just a human being, I'm just a body, I really have no purpose here in life. And that's okay if that's what you believe, but there's some people, this goes back to purpose seekers, some people that are trying to feel that spark. They know that like something's up, they still have something there, but they've been cut off and they're trying to get back to that place of the original self. So that's what they mean, in Lonnie Jarrett's books and a lot of, the ancient traditions, original self. Because a lot of spiritual concepts and a lot of stuff about purpose and destiny can be very ambiguous. It can be very glossed over. I know even in some of my videos, it's like, you're saying something, but you're not saying something. Like you are, but you aren't. It's like you get it, but you don't get it. Like there's no clear details. And it's like our brain always wants clarity, right? We always want clarity. The human mind always wants clarity. We want to know what to do and how to do it. We want to know exactly where we fit. We want to know exactly our destiny, like planned out, because we have this linear mind that likes to plan things out. That's just how we are. But that's not necessarily how this all works, okay? When I say we have the same purpose, it's full expression of your true nature, being 100% yourself in the world. And a lot of people, that's still not clear. Because it's like, how do I be myself if I don't know myself? If I don't know myself, how am I supposed to express myself? Express myself through art, music? What do you mean? And I guess that's what this journey is all about. I guess that's what it's about. We don't know, stepping into the unknown and being okay with that. But knowing that, if you're a purpose seeker, then your purpose is to find that place where you feel like you are truly yourself, where you are comfortable with yourself, where you feel like that spark, you feel lit up in life, you feel like you're alive. And that's hard to do because there's a lot of things distracting us these days, between social media and people telling us who we should be and how we should act. And, it's very difficult to find yourself in a world of distractions, in a world telling you to express yourself in these certain ways, but that may not be your way. So the goal is to get back to your way, the original nature, who you were as a little baby when you were born, before the world took hold of you. That's what they're talking about here. So everything is not necessarily so clear cut. So the human mind is never going to be satisfied until it has something tangible in its hands, until it has something it can hear, smell, feel, taste, see, all the senses, right? Then it thinks it has something of completion. But that's trickery of the brain. Our brain's always seeking to find. We are always seeking to find. Our ego is always seeking to find something that maybe can't be found. It's something that's already in us, our original nature, our true self, who we are. So we're looking for things outside and we're grasping, trying to find something that we already are. And that can be ambiguous as well. So there's a lot of concepts, we're all saying the same thing, but ancient wisdom is so profound to me. Yet we don't pay enough attention to it. It's like we're talking about all these concepts of like, especially these days in the modern world, because we're finally waking up to like self-love and self-acceptance and being our own person and being unique in the world. And it's like trendy, right? There's trendy words out there like manifestation and destiny and purpose and all these cool things. But we're forgetting that like this has been in the books for thousands of years. And it's just now we're waking up to it. It's a very interesting thing. But it's all the same. And it's like we never fully integrate it in. We never fully get it. Because as long as we're human and we have egos, we're always grasping at straws. We're always trying to find something. So I always say about perspective and perception. And it's like, will we ever be satisfied knowing that we don't know? Are we putting ourselves under so much stress and pressure trying to figure it all out? Figure out why we're here. What's my purpose? You know? I could spend a lifetime doing it. I used to not care at all about this stuff. Like my 20s and teens, I never used the word purpose, destiny, fate, all that stuff. And suddenly it sneaks up on me. And I'm like, this is annoying. It can be torture because you're constantly like the itch that needs to be scratched. And you can't reach it. It's like the itch in the middle of my back that I can't reach. So it's a very opening thing, eye-opening thing, but it's also can be a struggle of some sort. Because once you open your eyes, it's like you can't not see. You know what I mean? Not that anybody's better than anybody else, or more evolved than anybody else. Everybody's in their own place. But what I'm saying, if you're watching this video and you feel like that itch that needs to be scratched, you need to leave a legacy behind. You need to know what it is that you're here to do. What is your calling in life? Realize that you may not necessarily be completely satisfied because your brain is always going to try and find that state of completion. So until you make the conscious choice to accept that you may not know or you may not figure it out, that can be a very sad thing, but it can be a very profound thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's this knowing that you are a unique individual, but you're also the same as everybody else. It's like we're all trying to be different, yet we're always fighting over our differences. I love that. I love that. I love that and I hate that at the same time. That concept that's like, we're all trying to be unique and different, yet we're fighting over our differences in life. So it's like we're always at battle with we're our own worst enemy. We're always at battle with our own mind, our own brain, our over-analyzation and overthinking of everything. including the fact that we feel like we have to have it all figured out, including our destiny, our purpose. It's like, I want to make the most of my life here. I do. But we're spending so many years trying to figure out what that is that we're missing half of our life. That's all I'm saying. So it's like, where's the balance? Where are we going to be happy finally? Where, right? Just some food for thought for today. If you like this video, please let me know in the comments below. Subscribe. I put out new videos every single week on self-help, self-empowerment, Chinese medicine, all kinds of cool stuff for you. Purpose seeking. And until next time, I will see you on the next video. Peace out.